Who do you think is me?
We can support that at any location.
What you doing? Annual meeting there, and that's where it happened.
That's right.
Indian fellow, I think, was there.
I'm waiting to I'm giving them, now's my opportunity.
Same place.
I put it on my LinkedIn page. I'm blasting it to everyone. I do love my trying to promote it because it's just
The first floor is going to be done first, and they have
I want to welcome everybody here. This is the grand opening of what is the future of workspace. So, you all are here for a reason. Everybody here is a salesperson, okay? You're here to tell your big friends and other coworkers why you ought to rent and be a member of a VentureX. You don't have any long-term commitments, there's no long-term leases, and you can walk in and show up and have an instant office right away. I was introduced to it. I'm going to introduce Ray Titus here in a minute, but I was introduced to this concept, and what I learned was the VentureX team had done a lot of research working with Gensler, the largest architecture firm in the world, who did Apple and Google and other places like that. They thought through all of the ideas of this concept, and there's so many little nuances that unless you really pay attention, you don't understand what makes this place different from all of our competition. One of the things that we do is, this is a quiet workspace where you have focus. You can't hear other people talking. When you're in one suite, you can't hear people talking in the other suite. You have this great opportunity to use this community space for not only events that you may want to rent out for events, but you can rent conference rooms based off your iPad and schedule it on a computer so that you can rent it when you want to. You get 5 free hours a month. And there's a lot of other benefits that you have, from being able to put your lunch in the refrigerator to free coffee and other things. But it really is a very well thought out concept. Ray's going to talk about that. But what I want to do now is introduce my wife. This is Kathy. We have another two other VentureX teams. We have Jeannie and Steve Fowl. Where are they? Okay, they're right up here. Jeannie and Steve Fowl just got their CO today on PGA Boulevard. It is at US 1 and PGA Boulevard, an incredible location. And they have, it's different. It's a different look than what we have, but it's equally great. They have a blog room. They've got all kinds of interesting things that we didn't know about, but they came up with. So it's a great, I strongly encourage you, if you know friends and co-workers up at the PGA Boulevard area, go talk to Jeannie and Steve, please. Now we also have Burke and Lindsay Hedrick, my daughter and son. Now you figure out which one's my biological. But, raise your hand, Burke and Lindsay. Kathy and I are partnering with them up in Orlando. We're in downtown Orlando at 100 East Pine Street, and we're going to get this CO in about a month up there. So when you have friends and people that are up in Orlando, tell them to check out the VentureX. It's right in downtown heart of Orlando. So, I appreciate you all being here, so I expect everybody. We have, I want to introduce our team. Kathy, you want to introduce our team?
Karen Galvelis, come forward. She's our community manager. I see. Call Karen for sales and for tours. Call her boss. Step forward. She's one of our community coordinators. Jillian. She's downstairs. She's another community coordinator. And Kimberly Freeman, I'm calling her my community marketer, but she hasn't figured out her title yet. Come forward, Kimberly. She does too. So there's a team of 4, and it's really not me. I just come here and enjoy the coffee, even though picture me on coffee.
So we have also team members from Related. All the Related people, raise your hand. I saw Vincent. Okay. And so they've been very helpful in getting all the things that you have to do in an area that's congested like CityPlace to get everything here, the supplies, the dumpsters, and they were very, very helpful. And then we have the City of West Palm Beach, the team with the permitting, been very helpful getting us our CO, and the mayor is going to speak in a little bit. And of course, the United Franchise Group, Ray Titus is going to talk about that, and we have a whole list of people I assume you're going to introduce. So I wanted to bring up Ray Titus now, who is our partner
Congratulations, Dale. Hey, thank you everyone for coming tonight. We really, really appreciate the support. Dale and I have known each other for over 20 years, and we have a saying together. When Dale gets a microphone, usually I make a movement that's like this, and it says, land the plane. So if you know, Dale loves this, okay? I will tell you, we are so excited to have Kathy and Dale and the team. We believe we have a premier location for offices and co-working. We're so excited about VentureX and the future that VentureX has for all the businesses across the United States, as well as in London, where we have a guest here. Andrew, you want to raise your hand here? We have a guest from the UK and Australia, where we have offices opening up as well. United Franchise Group was started in 1986 with one Signorama store, And we started in New York, and over the last 32 years, we built up. We have 9 brands, 1,600 franchisees in 80 countries worldwide. And VentureX has the opportunity to be our largest, biggest, and most successful brand. We are so excited about this brand, and we have seen tremendous growth already. We've only been doing this for just under 2 years. We have 50 franchises sold across the United States and outside the United States, and we have another 50 spoken for with deposits and folks that are opening up all over. So we're expecting to be over 100 next year by the end of the year. So members in these spaces get to use other members' space. So we promote each other. So thus the big plug for our Gardens location and the Fowls in their location, because we work together with each other. So it's a membership base. So if you have a membership here, you can use our space in Los Angeles or Dallas or London, England, and anywhere else. And it's free to use the space, get a cup of coffee and relax in the Herman Miller furniture. But if you want the conference room, you got to pay for it. Okay? So from our end, we are so excited that what this is going to be in the next year. There's so much room for growth, and some other companies, I won't mention their names, have done a good job in this area. But they focused on other industries. They focused, maybe there's one that has millennials, and there's nothing wrong with millennials, but they serve free beer at 3 o'clock with millennials. So I don't know if that's the professional office space that we want at VentureX. And so there's others that are hallways, and you can't even find your neighbors. And we want a community. We want your biggest customer to be in an office next to you or across the hall. So we want them to work together and build each other's business. So in building a community, not only here, but walking distance to go eat, and right here centrally located, and you get parking. It's only $55 a month for that, to add that on and have the parking garage, and it's all underneath that you can walk right here. So it's great. It's a great location, and we're excited to see the expansion. Now, Dale introduced you to Kathy and the team, and what a great job. How about a round of applause for the job? But I have to point out my wife, Andrea.
Yes. With the plans and making everything look homey.
She did a little decorating for us here and helped out tremendously in that area. So I'd also like to point out the president of VentureX, Tom Weber, is back here as well. And if you're with United Franchise Group, would you just raise your hand, okay? We got some support here from UFG. How about UFG? Look, something like this does not happen. Tipton, put your hands down. I mean, he had both hands up. All I asked was one hand, Tipton. Sorry. Okay. Something like this does not happen without a great contractor. And Hedrick Brothers, okay? If you're with Hedrick Brothers, raise your hand. We both have a lot of other employees, and we'll be having separate nights for Hedrick Brothers Construction Company as well as United Franchise Group, and we wanted to welcome everybody for coming and supporting us. And our next speaker is very, very easily the best mayor West Palm Beach has ever had. Okay? There we
A
are.
couple of things that we want to share with you. First of all, Dale and Kathy, they wore the right colors to go. Look at Dale, look at his tie. Look at his tie. Look at her dress. It goes perfectly, right? Congratulations. I just want to take a minute to introduce the commissioners that are here. Commissioner Keith James. Are so excited to have this opening right here in our city, right in our downtown. One of the things that we know, that we learned through a recent economic development study that we had done, is that we're growing jobs by 20%, faster than Miami, faster than the state of Florida, faster than Boulder, Colorado. And these are the kinds of jobs that we're growing. Young people want to be here, older people want to be here. I was saying, maybe when I'm done being mayor, I could like move into one of these spaces, right? So we're just really happy that you're here. Hedrick and the Hedrick brothers and the work that they do, and Ray Titus, they're such an asset to our city and have brought so much to us, and this is just one of the many things that they have brought to us. So thank you. I have a proclamation for you. So whereas VentureX is having a grand opening celebration on October 30th, 2018, 700 South Rosemary, Suite 204, West Palm Beach, Florida, 33401. And I remember when this was not such a nice place. We're going further than that. Whereas VentureX is shared workspace and community that is a blend of boutique hotel and modern office styles, highly designed and very welcoming for sure. And whereas VentureX will attract a diverse membership of entrepreneurs, creative professional, freelancers, remote workers, startups, nonprofits, and small and large businesses. And whereas VentureX, their goal is to provide VentureX in every major city globally, where members can connect, be inspired, improve their business and careers, and experience fulfilling, rich lives. Now, therefore, I, Jerry Morrow, Mayor of the City of West Palm Beach, do hereby proclaim October 30th, 2018, VentureX Grand Opening Celebration Day. Congratulations, we're so happy that you're here, and what a great space. Beautiful. Kispina, my friend.
Mr. Chamber.
Hey, good evening, everybody. I'm Keith Spina. I'm the chair of the Chamber of the Palm Beaches, and really happy to be here. I'm going to follow the mayor's lead and put this away. They usually make me sign a little thing. I'm not sure what I'm going to say if I don't follow the script. But I did. I didn't have my black and yellow, but I did cut my hair to look like Dale tonight. But VentureX is we're really excited at the Chamber to have VentureX be one of the members of the Chamber. Dale and Hedrick Brothers and Kathy, they've all participated a ton in our community and been a great part of the Chamber. But we're just really excited. This is there's been a lot of talk around town, maybe some of these other people around the world that do this, and to not only have something like this shared workspace here, but to have it at CityPlace and to have it being led by the Hedricks and their whole entire team is just really amazing. And we're so excited about everything that's going to happen. And at the Chamber, we look forward to helping you guys grow, and we know that's going to happen really soon. So with that, let's get to the ribbon cutting. I would like to call out, kind of in order, get our VIP up here to line up behind the ribbon. Yep. Okay, so let me start with Ray Titus, Dale Hedrick, Kathy, Mayor Boyo.
Yeah, I just that people like get cut out for photo. Come on, man.
Oh, it's not over down your eye.
Are you going down there, Kathy?
Kelly will tell us what to do.
Okay. Right. Are you ready? Put the scissors down a little bit so it gets open them up a little bit bigger. Down a little bit. Perfect. Okay. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
So